Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to Outdoor and Door Texan. Today I'm going to show you how to make a frog chicken. And once we're done, we'll figure out if this is the new gold standard for barbecue chicken methods or if it's just another passing fad. First things first, what the heck's a frog chicken? Well, it's not some Frankenstein mashup of meats, it's simply a new popular method of butterflying a whole chicken for cooking. Butterflying chicken is nothing new. It ensures the chicken cooks evenly, quickly, and turns out juicy. My favorite method has always been spatchcocking, which is where you remove the spine and then lay the chicken flat with some pressure. Now, a frog chicken is butterflying in the opposite direction by cutting and pulling the breast up and over and then laying it flat. Let's get started and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Getting right to it, take a sharp knife or kitchen shears and start cutting the skin between the breast and the drumstick. Once you get to the part where the breast connects to the drumstick, you'll be able to see the seam where the muscles connect and just cut along that line, freeing up the breast muscle. Once you've made your cut all the way up to the shoulder, switch sides and do the same thing to the other half of the breast meat. You're done cutting once the breast is almost fully separated from the rest of the chicken and connecting by just a flap of tissue at the top of the neck area. Now just flip over your chicken and press down on the breast meat until it's laying flat and properly butterflied. And there you have it. It's called a frog chicken because it kind of resembles the shape of a frog. Someone tell me in the comments below where the eyes are supposed to be and maybe it'll make a bit more sense to me. Anyhow, once you're done making the frog cut, prep your chicken with your usual go-to method. I like to cut off the wingtips that usually burn up anyways. I'll then snip away any excess fat and skin, then pat the entire bird dry, slather on some olive oil as a binder, and then lightly coat it with the chicken rub. Nothing fancy, but always tasty. With the frog cut and the prep work done, let's head outside and throw this on the smoker to see what all the fuss is about. I'll be working with my Big Green Egg today, but you can use just about any grill or smoker setup that can hold the temperature between 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit for a long period of time. I always like to heat sink and moisture out of a water pan between the meat and the heat, but that's just my method. Don't try and fight me in the comments below if you're a no water pan guy. You do you. Toss on your chicken, close the lid, and leave it alone until it's reading 160 degrees Fahrenheit in the breast. The timing for this cook was very similar to my regular spatchcock chicken. The breast meat hit 160 degrees Fahrenheit in almost exactly an hour. Times will vary, of course, depending on your setup, but hopefully that helps someone out there when planning things out. That's a tasty looking frog chicken. Now let's head inside and see what's what. Always remember to rest your chicken before carving. The meat needs at least 15 minutes of rest time so the muscles can reabsorb all those juices. If you skip this step, you risk draining every ounce of moisture before anyone can even have a bite. So just be patient before diving in. After a proper rest, it's time to give it a taste, and man, this chicken was good. The dark and white meat cooked evenly, there was plenty of moisture, and the egg did a great job of smoking and then crisping up that skin. All around, solid bird. So is the frog chicken a fad? To me, this worked just as well as my usual spatchcock method, so really it's a matter of preference when it comes to presentation. They both speed up the cook, they both ensure a juicy bird if you get the internal temp and rest time right, and they both look good on a platter, but for two very different reasons. Feel free to weigh in on the comments below and tell me which one you prefer. That'll do it for this one, and thank you all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you considered hitting that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, it certainly helps keep me going, and you'll have access to countless recipes with more great content to come. All right, y'all, take care.